my neighbor has been mowing his lawn at 3 a.m. every night for the past month. Last night, I finally saw why.
Dude, you gotta check this out. It's not grass he's cutting.
I crept closer, my heart pounding so loud I was sure he'd hear it. The lawnmower's blade wasn't green with grass. It was red.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but it's moving.
The pile of whatever it was twitched. A hand shot out, fingers curling into the dirt.
You're not supposed to be here.
The voice came from right behind us. Cold breath hit my neck. We bolted, but the street stretched longer than it should have. The lawnmower's engine roared to life again.
It's following us.
The sound was everywhere. Closer. Louder. Like it was inside my head.
You shouldn't have looked.
His hand clamped down my shoulder. The last thing I saw was the blade spinning toward my face.
Wake up.
I gasped, drenched in sweat. My bedroom. Just a dream. Then I heard it. The lawnmower.
It's 3 a.m.
The window creaked open on its own. Outside, the neighbor paused. His head turned slowly.
You're still watching.
His smile split his face in half.
We have to get out of here.
But the front door was already opening. Something wet dripped from the ceiling.
That's not water.
The walls started bleeding. The neighbor's voice whispered from every shadow.
You'll make a nice lawn.
There's no way out.
The floorboards cracked open. Hands. Dozens of them. Pulling us down.
They're planting us.
The last thing I heard before the dirt filled my mouth was the lawnmower starting again.
Fresh cut coming right up.
Did he leave?
The soil shifted above us. A shadow loomed.
No, he's just changing the blade.
Metal screeched. Something heavy dragged across the grass.
What's he doing now?
Oh God, that's not a lawnmower anymore.
The shadow raised it high, a jagged, hooked thing glinting under the streetlight.
You'll grow better this way.
The first swing hit the dirt next to my head. The second, re-rolled just in time. The blade buried itself where we'd been.
Oh, the ground shaking.
The earth split open. Pale roots slithered up, wrapping around our ankles.
They're hungry.
The neighbor laughed, a sound like nails on glass. The roots pulled harder.
We're sinking.
The dirt rose to my waist. Across the yard, other shapes stirred beneath the soil. Faces, half-formed, mouths open in silent screams.
We're not the first.
The neighbor tilted his head, watching us drown in his garden.
Fertilizer works best fresh.
The roots coiled tighter. The last thing I saw before the dirt swallowed me whole was his smile, wide enough to fit a shovel.
He's planting us a lie.
Then the world went dark, and the lawnmower started again.
I can still hear it.
The lawnmower's growl vibrated through the soil. Closer. Then a root pierced my leg. Not pain. Not at first. Just pressure. Like vines squeezing through veins.
They're inside us now.
My fingers stiffened. Skin split. Tiny green sheets pushed through the cracks.
It's changing us.
Above, the blade bit into the earth. Dirt rained down. The neighbor's voice slithered through the roots.
Almost ready to bloom.
Fight it.
I tried to scream. My throat was full of thorns.
The others. Look at the others.
Around us, the half-buried faces twitched. Their mouths bloomed open, petals unfurling where teeth should be.
Beautiful, aren't they?
The lawnmower's shadow passed overhead. The blade gleamed, rusted red, flecked with things that weren't grass.
He's coming back for us.
The roots pulled deeper. My ribs cracked open like a pod. Something green and hungry stirred inside.
We're in the garden now.
The last thing I heard before the roots filled my ears was the neighbor humming and the sound of something sprouting.
It's over.
Silence. Then a single drop of rain. Then another. A storm breaking open the sky.
The water, it's washing the dirt away.
The roots around us withered. The neighbor's shadow didn't move from where it stood. Limp, empty, just overalls hanging on bone-thin sticks.
Whispering from nowhere and everywhere. Grow.
The first light of dawn hit the lawn. Where we'd been buried, fresh grass sprouted. Green. Normal.
Let's never talk about this again.
We never did, but sometimes, when the wind blows just right at 3 a.m., you can still hear it, the faintest sound of metal on bone, and the smell